Today we are tackling Richard Olney's saffroned Swiss chard ribs. A perfect dish for the moment when chard goes from manageable to out of control in a single afternoon. The leaves are one meal. The ribs are the next. Nothing wasted, nothing fussy. We'll start by trimming the ribs so they fit your gratin dish. To make the court bouillon, start with 2 quarts of water. Add a few bay leaves, thyme and savoury. Then add the sliced onions. Olney used wine vinegar. I am using tarragon vinegar I made a few years ago. Season with a little sea salt. Bring it to a boil, then lower the heat and let it simmer for 20 minutes. You know that olive wood mortar you bought on vacation in Provence a few years back? The one that mostly sits on the shelf. Now is its hour. Pull it down and use it. Add the garlic and anchovies. Then pound them together until they collapse into a rough pulp. Not a paste from a machine, a pulp. There is a difference, and this is why you bought the mortar in the first place. Now it is time to build the sauce. Start with olive oil and flour. Stir them together into a roux. Season with espelette pepper. Then add a generous pinch of saffron. Not a decorative pinch, a real one. Ladle in some of the court bouillon. Stir until the sauce loosens and begins to take shape. Now add the pounded garlic and anchovies. Scrape every bit from the mortar. That is where the work is. Stir it into the sauce, then let everything simmer for 20 minutes. The flour cooks out. The saffron opens. The anchovy disappears into the sauce, which is exactly the point. To finish the dish, poach the chard stems for 10 minutes. Drain them well. Lay them in a gratin dish, then spoon the saffron sauce over the top. Bake at 450 degrees for about 20 minutes. You want it hot. You want it bubbling. Serve it with roast chicken or grilled lamb, or leave the meat out entirely. A dish made from what was left behind, which is often where the real cooking starts.